Alright, welcome back to another WWE 2K25 episode 2.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text.
True.
But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I'm ride or die.
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Yep.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
I'd like to address the recent events surrounding the NXT beauty movement. After coming to the fifth position of the board's one of Nutri, NXT beauty will be allowed to continue pursuing its goals. What? Yeah. What the heck, Triple H? Bro, this guy is really continuing it? Saying it's best for business? I heard El Luchador Dominico brought you in to join our cause. Just want to welcome to you and the team, and most likely say thank you. Alright, we're on the same page here. Alright. Oh. Ooh, this jabroni. Ava Marino. I never watched Japan Pro Wrestling, so I have no clue what any of these are. But let's get started anyways. Oh, with the kick. Alright, Jordan Garcia, let's go. Oh, what the heck? But did you really go for a roll up? Nah, you only gain a 1 count. We go around the ropes. Ref, bruh. Oh my. Alright, we beat her up right now. Stand still so we can get our setup up a little bit. Ooh, big boo. Oh. go. So what? Bruh. Oh my. Let's go. Let's go. Nope. I'll call that the sleeping circle. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let's go. That is one huge crowd. Let's go. Oh.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT Mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
All right.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being...
Oh.
bold and brash.
Well,
All right.
since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
I would have leaned toward having a more thought-out plan, but your way could work too. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Yep. Well, what?
What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down? We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer. Now NXT Mutiny's top producer.
Bro, what about the live
We
events?
outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
Nuh-uh, Troy.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, Jordan Garcia!
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight.
Oh.
She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simpkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring.
The leader, Vega.
Consummate underdog of the women's division, Zelina Vega.
And her opponent, representing the
We got the leader, Vega.
from Queens, New York.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE
Whoa.
roster has a take no
We were both
prisoner
thinking of one
mentality.
thing, but what?
She seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward. She gets put in the corner.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon. Face wash.
Double axe handle smash.
Just breaking down the opponent. And a stop to the gut, too.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Let's go, Zelina.
Done to Zelina right now.
Jordan Garcia's WWE
Oh,
debut.
right to the gut.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Moonsault, moonsault.
So much damage inflicted.
Oh, what a kick. Ooh, she's been slowed down yet again.
Another reminder that the longer this match...
Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
And we have a rope break.
Great ring awareness.
Wow. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. The fight is on.
Pause a little bit.
It is furious. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
All right.
What a shot. Oh, kick connects. And Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Tough night so far for Zelina. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
And
Oh,
Zelina
locked up.
reverses it.
Zelina is going to look to press on the advantage.
Zelina tested here, finally able to get some offense of her own.
Oh.
There. So much impact coming from such a small frame.
She looking for a
Zelina
finisher.
raising her stock up a notch.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, she retaliates. Up into the torture rack.
The sleep circle.
Is that enough to take out Zelina Vega?
Cover.
1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Victory here tonight.
Let's go.
She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own Troy Simpkin. You have...
We won Jordan Garcia's debut. A nice try, Jordan Garcia and El Luchador Dominico, but we are never gonna show up to rescue Troy. He's a word for the twin. We were just using him to deliver a message. You can keep him. Oh, bruh. Actually, I would like to upgrade her. Well, that's not good at all. Alright, she's also an 86. And I guess we'll just use an extra one.
Can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
Nope.
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Bruh.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy?
Nuh-uh.
Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
Hey there, welcome to the fight against NXT Mutiny. We certainly need you after all these big defections. Thanks, how's the recovery going? Okay, I'll be back soon to join the two of you, but in the meantime I'll be home yelling at my TV, cheering you on. Then make sure you're watching NXT this week. You're gonna really like our next move. If you find out what it is.
Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors
Yo,
from the
what?
Raw SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands.
Oh, who are we playing
This is
as?
an incredibly bold
Oh,
move to
we're
come down
playing,
here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's
myself.
bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked?
I'm
And if so,
getting
do you think
double
Mutiny would hold that against me?
Ouch. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Boom, a forearm smash. Totally helpless at the moment.
Oh,
Oh,
good
Jesse Jane, you're
gravy.
selling.
Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
Oh, Jesse Jane, you sold.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Oh, wow. Lights out. Ooh, goes under the ropes and into the ring. Heads outside the
I'm gonna go
ring.
get Lex Luger.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Muay Thai knee strikes.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the
Oh
disdain
my
in their
bro.
eyes.
What?
You're gonna need your
Bugging,
back
bro. This is
adjusted
so
after that
rigged.
one. Enziguri finds its mark.
You're doing that?
Strikes with a kick. She's been pushed past her limit here.
Everything she has been through to this point, she is feeling all of it right now. Setting up for
Okay,
something
there.
here.
Lexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
Yo,
I think they're leaving with
we're
them.
title
And the champs
napping
can't
them.
do anything about it.
They've come in
Dominique
here and
goes
stolen
worse.
the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
Why didn't you just jump for the barricade?
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it though?
Is it though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
So taking down your company is good for business? Alright. We're defending your Unity Tag Team Championships. Did you read this amendment about getting my job back? You don't think they doubt my logic, do you? Hello, just checking if you got this. Seriously, I'm willing to do anything. Shut up, Troy.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
Those look beautiful on us. Those Unity Tag Team Championships.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
Man, y'all ain't gonna do nothing against us. Just you wait, little bro.
There you see what's at stake. Lexis King and JC Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see these two
what?
new
I pressed
allies
L1.
have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Oh, God, that hurt.
Has he really tried? Put you over to this corner, huh?
Ooh, brutal impact into the corner.
Running Swanton finds the mark.
Alright, come on.
Ah, look at this. Oh, that can dislocate something.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
The challenger taking some minor damage.
Double team.
Oh, right to the body. He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two. Wow. Oof.
Foot to the lower back.
This is not going to be good.
Relentless. You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Tag is made.
Okay, one tag.
Store.
Oh, double shoulder block.
Ooh.
The champions with some of their signature teamwork tilting the odds in their favor.
And he is directed into the corner.
Double tucked him again. We're just doing this quickly.
Dominating shoulder tackle. That was that chemistry you cannot teach.
He fires Zakadad in.
Ah, look at this.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Come on. Not the direction I wanted him to go.
Body blow.
What a punch.
No, you sold. What are you doing?
Here's a
There we
tag.
go. Tag the 3 times.
Opponent off the ropes. Oh, big back body drop.
He gets
Okay.
the tag.
Locking up here. Oh, hook to the
Oh.
eyes.
That
What
seems
the
to have
heck?
really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless,
What the
the
heck
match
is that?
continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus
Whoa.
came with the belt shot.
Oh,
And the
come
referee
on.
never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Oh, you
Hold
got
on.
a big part of that.
JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's
Nice
okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
What's this?
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
What is that? I think it was a whirlwind splash.
Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Now we are
Mutiny
really
shocked the world with their
in
invasion a couple
NXT
weeks ago, but
champions.
now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Let's go.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our
Alright.
backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
You know, it actually does make you wonder.
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Let's go to Raw and El Luyo Dominico. Or Chicken or Jey Uso. Man, what up? All right, now we're changing to two more points. Yee.
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum
I
down.
haven't stopped now.
It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted.
One more time.
Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's impressive,
It's
kinda.
impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
Yee.
So you do have a plan. Yee.
Yee. I've got more than a plan.
And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
Yee. Sorry, bro. It's Jay Uso. Come on. Yee. No order. What's this? What are we doing here?
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
Hey, yo, bro. They're showing my face.
The following contest is
Yo. They're showing my
making his way
face.
to the ring from New Jersey, weighing in at
Oh, nah.
200
They're using my face. They're really using my face. American made. Which one? Ooh, Chad Gable.
Respect to the master.
Chad Gable.
And his opponent, representing American made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt.
But-
It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt.
What?
Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worried
I have
about
no
his
clue how to do
opponent.
this.
He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
And gets sent right into the corner.
He averts the offense.
Ah, look at this. Taking out the arm. Great strategy.
Great display of power.
Into a German suplex.
And that's not even my
About
attire at all.
intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that. Effectively targeting the arm.
Oh, using the knee.
And Gable's hopes are waning in this one.
Gable has to gather the...
He ends the
Actually,
pin for some reason.
His adrenaline is pumping right now.
But why do I have the Uso chant?
Off the rope. Beautiful all the way down to the outside. Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Now that'll do some serious damage.
We should probably, yeah, we should probably go.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. He's heading up high.
That's definitely not letting. Never mind.
He's attacking without consequence now.
He just isn't letting up on this offense. Nice count. Great elevation. A running hurricanrana. Beautiful. Gable is stumbling to his feet.
Mexican Destroyer.
Terrible position
1,
for Gable.
2, 3. We would absolutely dominate people with that move.
Here is your winner,
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot.
True.
So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
All right. Get it desperate? Oh, he's trying to. I don't know. And it was pretty fucking. I was a fan. And it was a path. Mutiny is the future. You know who does? Braun Breaker. Next week, I'm sure he'll be happy to show the little NWO movement before he even gets started. I look forward to showing Braun what NWO and what it is about. NWO for life. Yee. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it there, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.